everybody. Can you all hear me really quick? Just want to get a confirmation I can be heard. Also, I saw the comment about seeing Oscar again. Here he is. For those of you who've never seen Oscar, this is my cat, Oscar. He's a total grouch. Amazing. Yay. I'm so glad to see you all here this morning for us in the Pacific Northwest, or afternoon or evening, wherever you are. Wow, look at this king just upstaging so hard. I wanted to start by saying thank you so much for coming to our live today. And a massive thank you to Matt for the super thanks. Thank you, and a very happy holidays and Merry Christmas to you as well, and to everyone here on the live. So why am I doing a live stream gift guide rather than a video? Well, first of all, it's been kind of a long time since I've had a chance to talk to all of you in real time. I don't think we've done a live for like well over a year, I'm pretty sure. And I know that gifting can kind of be a personal thing. And so I thought it'd be cool if I shared some gift ideas with all of you, but also if you had any questions about gifts, or if there was someone you were shopping for that you were like, help, I don't know what to get for them, or I don't know what to ask for. I thought that would be really cool to be able to talk to you in real time. So yeah. The gifts that I'm going to cover today are everything that are surrounding me here. I am mostly going to be sharing some of my favorite gifts that I think are great for the backpacker who already has like all of their big stuff, but maybe is looking for a few small accessories or other things that we as backpackers tend to not think about getting for ourselves, but make amazing gifts. So that's kind of what I'll be covering today. I do have some bigger items that I want to talk about as well, just in case you're like, what pack should I get or what should I ask for? These are some of my favorite like big 3 items, as well as a couple of things I've had a chance to try new this year. So I'll cover that stuff before I get to the other gifts. In addition to the gifts that, oh my gosh, sorry, I'm just looking at all the comments about the cat. He's the best. He's so good. I'm honestly surprised he didn't like turn around and show everyone his. Wait, can I say Anyway. I will show you the bigger stuff first, and then like cover our smaller gifts and the things that I think are just like fantastic gifts for backpackers. We are also doing a giveaway on this live. We are giving away 3 gift bundles during the live, and then we're also going to give away 2 afterwards. So if you have to hop early, or if you're watching this afterwards, you still have a chance to win a gift bundle. So the bundles that we are giving away include some of my favorite things that are in our gift guide. Thank you so much, Lauren. Oh my gosh, that's so great. I'm so glad. Solo 2-night backpacking trip. Wow, that's incredible. Awesome. So in our little gift bundles, we have a whole variety of things. We have things like some meals. We have a vegetarian, vegan, gluten-free option. Then also a hat, so you can match me, some food, some other toiletries and small items. Basically just a gift box full of a bunch of smaller like gift items that you can either keep for yourself or spread the love and give them as gifts to your friends and family. So we'll be giving away 3 of these during the live stream. So make sure you're paying attention during the live. Thank you so much, Arlene. All right, cool. I'm going to cover in more detail everything that's in this box, but everything that's in this box is part of the gift guide. So yeah. All right, with that, shall we dive in?
Let's do it.
Are we ready to do this? Okay, cool. Before I get to the smaller stuff, I really quickly wanted to talk about the big items. I know that for some of us, the holidays are a time to like ask for big things. So if you are looking for a new pack, or if you're like shopping for a bag or a backpack or a bag for somebody, these are my personal recommendations. So as you all know, this year, you probably see me using this pack a ton. This is my Light AF pack. This is the first true ultralight pack that I absolutely fell in love with. Mine is the 46-liter Curve Eco Pack full suspension pack from Light AF. I think this bag for me is absolutely perfect and I adore it. But the cool thing about Light AF is that you can actually build and customize your own pack. So if you are thinking about gifting someone a custom ultralight backpack, my recommendation would actually be to get a gift card to Light AF so that that person can go and pick their pattern and pick all of their pockets and accessories and things. For example, mine came with these 2 side pockets as well as the single strap on the bottom, pocket on the bottom. There's just all sorts of ways you can customize it. So I think this is like such a fantastic ultralight pack, but I would recommend if you're gifting to do a gift card for somebody. So yeah, I also adore the colors. I think this bag is so much fun, and obviously it matches my vibe. If you are not necessarily interested in an ultralight pack, I will, for the rest of my life and always and forever, recommend the REI Flash 55. This is actually the newer version of the Flash 55. I bought this pack when I thought that my Flash 55 was on the outs, and I've actually had it sitting in my garage for like a few months now, just ready when eventually my pack kicks the bucket. The Flash 55 is amazing. It is a little under $200. It's $199. It is, I think, the most comfortable and like one of the best packs that I have personally ever used. I know I recommend this bag all the time, and also Justin from Justin Outdoors loves this pack. He and I both like geek out on it. So if you're just looking for an awesome awesome ultralight, if you're looking for an awesome backpack that's not an ultralight backpack, but it's still pretty light, I would definitely recommend the Flash 55. I just kind of feel like the price point can't be beat on this. And it's just really comfortable. Rainer can confirm this. He uses this pack on every single one of our trips. So yeah.
Correct.
So yeah, those are my 2 pack recommendations. Those might not come as much of a surprise to anybody here, as you probably see me using both these bags, but I just wanted to recommend them. So yeah. Okay. Moving on with the big 3, I also have 2 tent recommendations. The first one is the Nemo Hornet Osmo Elite. This is the tent that I've been using pretty much since I hiked Buckskin Gulch with Eric Hansen at the beginning of the year. I just fell in love with this tent. I absolutely adore it. So I would highly, highly recommend this tent. The only thing is that right now it's kind of hard to come by. I was looking online and it's like a few stores still have it in stock, but Nemo is doing some updates to their entire line, which is really exciting. But I think it's a bit hard to find this tent right now. So if you can't find the Hornet Osmo Elite, there's another tent that I just used recently that I've also really loved. And that is the MSR Hubba LT 1-person tent. If you were at our camp out in October, Gorp Camp, you probably saw me using and raving about this tent. The Hubba LT is really cool. This was in our most recent video, right? Our most recent video we put out.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. This is the tent that thanks, Maxnet. Oh my gosh, cool. Thank you. This is in our most recent video that we put out, the winter backpacking. I used the MSR Hubba LT. Rainer used the MSR Hubba. This tent is really cool because it has nearly vertical sidewalls, like almost totally vertical, which is kind of incredible for a 1-person tent. It's really spacious. I love the system in the top where you kind of hang stuff up. It's a really, really cool tent. This is also pretty new from MSR, so you can definitely find this one. So if you're looking for tents, I recommend this one or the Hornet Osmo Elite.
Can I chime in with a question?
Yeah.
Leslie asks, what's changed with the Flash 55?
Oh, that's a great question. So as far as I can gather, the big changes between the old Flash 55 and the new, so between the old Flash 55 and the new Flash 55, they changed, I think, 3 major things. One is that the brain of this is now not a rainproof brain, so it's not waterproof anymore. It doesn't use a waterproof zipper on the new pack. That's number 1. Also, this front pocket is no longer fully mesh. It has some stretch mesh on the side, but it mostly has this just normal sil poly front on it. And the phone pocket is not a waterproof phone pocket. It's a little meshy phone pocket. Those are the 3 major, right? Those are 3 main ones.
That's it, I think.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Those are the 3 major changes from the old Flash 55. But weirdly, if you go on REI's website right now, they have 2 Flash 55s listed. One of them's on clearance. One of them is full price. And for the life of me, I cannot find the difference between the two. So I like spent way too much time yesterday trying to figure out the difference. It just seems like, I don't know, they maybe, 525 changed the DWR chemical stuff too. Yeah, that might be it. They might have just changed the DWR treatment on it. But yeah. As for those don't sound like good changes, I hear you, but actually I think they are good changes. I think removing the waterproof zipper on the pack, or like the rainproof zipper, actually makes it overall more durable in the long run, because those zippers do tend to get stuck. So that's a problem. I also think that the mesh pocket in the front here sometimes got holes in it. So by removing that and having this more durable nylon, hopefully that won't happen as much. And the phone pocket change, Rainer actually really hated that change at first, and now you really like it, right?
iPhones are waterproof.
iPhones are waterproof. So yeah, so it's kind of an unnecessary thing to have a waterproof pocket here. And I think it will, what I found with mine at least, is that sometimes my phone would get kind of like damp and soggy anyway. So without this, it's better. So yeah, there you go. Cool. Okay. Now let's see. Tents, packs. Oh, sleeping pad. My sleeping pad recommendation is really fast. This is the Nemo Tensor Extreme. I love this sleeping pad. If you are getting a sleeping pad for someone, or if you're asking for a sleeping pad for the holidays and you want something, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Thanks, Kristen. If you are looking for a sleeping pad and you want something that you can use in the wintertime or like for cold season, definitely recommend this. The one that I have is the regular wide. I would not recommend the regular wide unless you tend to use a wide sleeping pad already. I am used to using normal width sleeping pads, and this one I find to be kind of just too wide. But the Tensor Extreme, this makes such a difference in how warm I sleep. So highly, highly recommend. Okay. Do. Oh my gosh, you all are so sweet. Thank you for all the super thanks to everybody. You're the best. I really appreciate it. Okay, really quick on the big three. One final thing until I get into the smaller gifts. This is my bag recommendation. This one might come as a bit of a surprise to all of you because you haven't actually seen me use it in a video yet. This is the Thermarest Boost. Thermarest just came out with these sleeping bags, and I had a chance to use it in the fall this year, and I am super impressed. So if you are looking for a gift sleeping bag for somebody, like if someone's looking for a warmer bag or someone who's kind of struggled to find a comfortable bag, that is when I would recommend this sleeping bag. So the cool thing about the Boost is that this one in particular is a 20-degree Fahrenheit sleeping bag, but it has this zipper that goes all the way down the center. And when you zip it all the way up, it kind of like poofs out around you, and it adds up to 10 degrees of warmth by essentially creating a like bundle around your body. So it is a 20-degree bag. It's rated at like a 20-degree lower limit, but it actually can be up to a 10-degree lower limit. So I feel like this is such an incredible bag for somebody who's often a cold sleeper, but maybe wants the option to have a more rectangular, more spacious bag. It comes in a regular width and a wide width, which I think is incredible. It has a couple different size lengths, and it's honestly just so cozy. Oh, it also has little zippers on the sides that you could unzip and stick your arms out. So you could like read a book or something, like have your little armies sticking out the side. But yeah, this is my sleeping bag recommendation, the Boost. I saw somebody comment on, oh yeah, oh Kristen, I also used it at Gorp Camp. The first time I used this bag was when we did our camp out in October, and I loved it. So yeah.
Carrie Monroe asks a random question.
Yeah.
How do you protect your sleeping pad from dog claws?
Oh, okay. Well, I don't have to deal with that problem very often. That's mostly a Rainer thing. But when I had my dog, who passed away a couple of years ago, what I used to do is wrap my sleeping bag in something. So like I had a really thin blanket that I took when I took her. So I would wrap my sleeping pad. Did I say bag? I would wrap my sleeping pad in this like thin blanket so that if she were to step on it, it was more dog claw resistant. I have found that that is kind of the only way. The other option that I know some people will do is like, if it's mostly an issue with their dog being in the tent until they get in the tent, they'll actually leave their sleeping pad deflated until they go to sleep, because then their dog is not like walking around on an inflated sleeping pad and it's less likely to cause an issue. So that's maybe not the best advice, but it worked really well for me. How about you, Rainer? Is there anything you do in particular to protect?
Closed cell foam sleeping pad on top.
On top.
The inflatable one. And then also just
Panic.
And panic.
Rainer said hope. I said panic. That's appropriate. Oh yeah, socks work great too. Stand your wow. There's some really incredible suggestions in here. Oscar, I see the what is Oscar up to right now? He's currently licking himself sitting on the couch. So big cat energy. Okay, cool. If there are no questions on those big three, I'm going to cover some big ticket items that I really loved this year that I would absolutely recommend for gifts. Oh my gosh, Stella, thank you so much. Oh, Stella, you're the best. If you don't follow Stella, go follow Stella. Stella has a fantastic channel. Okay. Big ticket items. Yeah. Okay, the first big ticket item that I want to mention is the Nemo Moonlight chair. This is the Nemo Moonlight Elite chair. This chair weighs less than a pound, and this is another one that Eric Hansen convinced both Rainer and I to get when he took it on a trip. I think this chair is amazing. It is so cozy. It's super, super light. And this is kind of the perfect thing for that person who always like insists on carrying a chair with them, but maybe doesn't want to have their pack be really heavy. It's a magnificent luxury item. I think it comes in two colors. It comes in a gray and this kind of like yellowy sunshine color. Rainer has the gray one. I have the yellow one. One thing to note is that the yellow one gets filthy. Do you see that? It's just like so dirty.
It's giving like rotten banana vibes.
Yeah, it does kind of look like a rotten banana. It doesn't bother me, but it is like really filthy. So yeah, as long as you don't mind it being dirty immediately, it is great. So the Moonlight Elite. I will say that if you are buying someone a backpacking chair, my personal opinion is that if you are getting someone a chair that they can take backpacking, I would recommend getting the lightest and most comfortable possible chair, because it's one of those things where like you want it to be so light, it just feels like, oh, I may as well put it in my pack. We also want it to be so comfortable that you're like, yeah, I don't want a backpack without this. So that's why I recommend the Moonlight Elite. Cool. Questions? No?
I think that your backpacking chair is ready to make banana bread with.
Oh my gosh. Stop making fun. You got the gray one, okay? That's my option. Okay, cool. Another really big ticket item that I would recommend that might not surprise anybody. I got this pack raft this year, and I just absolutely fell in love with this. This is, oh my gosh, I totally forgot what the brand is.
Havasu?
Havasu.
Yeah.
Havasu. Yeah.
Havasu
Yes.
Venture, yeah.
So this or Supai.
Supai.
Havasu, yeah. Supai. Cool. So this is the Supai Adventure Gear Pack Raft. It's in a Sea to Summit stuff sack, but it's the Supai Pack Raft. This pack raft was one of those things that I got to take on one of our funky gear videos that we did with Garage Grown Gear, and I just fell in love with it. I took it out in the middle of Minotaur Lake, and that moment of like being in the middle of the water and having this like peaceful experience was so meaningful for me, and it's something I think about a lot. So I think if you are looking to get somebody a really cool gift, like a backpacker who maybe loves the water, I definitely think this pack raft is incredible. It is pretty expensive. It's definitely a pricey item, which is why I think it's a fantastic high ticket item, or something to like, get for somebody or ask for if you are looking for like, I don't know, just like a bigger gift. But yeah, this pack raft is incredible. I saw the comment about how small. Yeah, it is tiny and really light. Like I'm not that strong. It weighs nothing. Oh, my sweater is from Tipsy Elves, for everybody who's asking. Okay, cool. So yeah, the Supai Adventure Gear Pack Raft, really, really incredible. This is on Garage Grown Gear's website. So actually most of the gifts I'm recommending are either from REI or Garage Grown Gear, but I will have a link in the description below that covers all of that stuff. I'll have all the links below. So yeah, cool. Okay. Another big ticket item is...
Can we interrupt for one quick question?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So someone was asking, let me just quickly find the questions. I want to make sure Active chat, love this. Someone asked,
Yeah,
Allison
yeah.
Virgil asked, I got a gift exchange partner that listed overlanding camping as an interest and has a new puppy. Limit is $25. Any recommendations?
Oh, yeah. Limit is $25. Okay. Do we have that? Do you have it?
It's in my pack.
It's in your pack. Okay, cool. We would recommend the Chicken Tramper dog bowl. So Chicken Tramper, what is it? Chicken Tramper outdoor gear?
Ultralight.
Chicken Tramper ultralight gear. I have a couple of Chicken Tramper things that I recommend, but Chicken Tramper makes a dog bowl that is fantastic. Rainer has been using it with Tucker, and it's really, really lightweight. It's super easy to pack, and it stays open, which is kind of a problem with ultralight and like backpacking dog bowls. So yes, Chicken Tramper ultralight gear dog bowl. That's my recommendation. Cool. Okay, great. Another big ticket item that I recommend. If you are a solo backpacker, or if you are getting a gift for someone who is solo backpacking, I cannot recommend a Garmin InReach Mini enough. These are, I think, kind of like vital safety gear things. So I would just definitely recommend this. I've been using the Garmin InReach Mini for several years now. This is actually an older version. You see this is like, there's a new version of it now. But these are super, super easy to use. They're very like user-friendly. You can actually type up text messages on your phone and send them. So my recommendation would be to not only get somebody this, but also get them a plan and get them the insurance. The reason I say that is that on its own, the InReach Mini isn't really, it's like just an SOS device basically. But if you get the insurance will actually cover, if you do have to be like pulled out of the backcountry, you know, if you have to be like evacuated, not evacuated, but like airlifted out, the insurance will cover a large portion of that because it is very, very expensive to be rescued from the backcountry. So I think getting someone, and the insurance itself is pretty inexpensive. So I think getting someone an InReach Mini and getting them the insurance is a great thing to do. And getting them like even the first month of a plan or something. I think one of the biggest barriers with satellite messengers like the InReach can be that people don't know how to like set up the plan, so then they won't bring it and they won't carry it. But yeah, definitely recommend it. InReach Mini. Is the Chicken Tramper bowl, is that over 25?
It's $38.
38, dang it. Okay, well then what else would you recommend? We'll think about it. Sorry about that. Yeah, okay, so those are my three big, oh wait, I'm sorry, I just had some questions about the InReach. Give me 1 second, because this is kind of a big one. Do you connect the Garmin to your PC? Do you have like an account on your phone or like an account that you log into so it connects that way? So yes, but not like physically with a cord. Would you recommend an InReach if you already have an iPhone that connects to satellite? Yes, I would. Absolutely. The reasoning for that is that this pings satellites a little bit differently. And it's not just a satellite messenger, it is an SOS device. So like there's a little SOS button, not on that side, right here. So you press that and it is going to help get you emergency services very quickly. Garmin. The total cost for the plan and the device, it actually really depends. So the device itself, I'm not sure how much the new one costs, but there's there's generally a couple of models. This is the InReach Mini, just like base model. The plan depends. So the plan that we use is one that allows us to send, I think, like 15 messages a month. But you can get ones that allow you to send 5 messages a month or like 2 messages a month or something like that. So yeah. Basically, I'm saying there's like a variety of different plans available. I would recommend if you're just getting it for someone as an emergency, get them something that is like just allows them to send maybe 1 or 2 messages or allows them to like ping a like to send points where they are. So if they need to like send you their location or something, there's some plans that will allow that, but don't have as many messages. It really just depends on usage. Cool. Sweet. Okay. Great. Moving on. Okay, let's start with some of my smaller favorite items. We good to do that? Yeah? Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So the first thing I want to cover, I think the first like gift bundle are some of my favorite like cozy camp items. So if you're shopping for somebody who who really, yeah, who like likes to be cozy at camp. These are a few of my favorite gifts for like the cozy camper. Rainer, do you want to write our category down, or you?
I think you covered it.
Okay, great. All right, so cozy camper gifts. Okay, so first of all, I think lighting can make a huge difference on a trip. And this is another one of those things that, like, if I didn't have it, I never would bring it backpacking and I wouldn't realize what I was missing. And that is a solar lantern like this one from Luminade. So I brought this lantern on a few of our longer backpacking trips. And I find that it is particularly helpful when I'm with a group of people. So when it's been like me and Rainer and Abby, or me and Rainer and Eric, or, you know, when it was the three of us and Pam, it was really nice to have a big lantern that kind of sat in the middle of our camp and allowed us to have light without just like having our headlamps on all the time. So this is the Luminade. I think this is the Paclight. Yeah, the Paclight Triton 2-in-1. So it's a little solar lantern. It has a red light and 3 modes. And then it also has a white and a flashing mode. It also has a white light, and it can also charge your devices. This is a solar lantern. So you can see there's like the solar panel on the top there, and it can hang pretty easily. So I adore this thing. Again, not something that I would have carried if I didn't already have it. I think I got this kind of on a whim when I still had my van. I was like, oh, this will be helpful in the van. But it's actually turned out to be something that I really love for backpacking. So if this is not available, because this one's kind of an older one, I did get another Luminade lantern really recently. That's this one. This is the solar string light and charger. So this is the Paclight Triton solar string light and charger. This one is a little bit heavier, but slightly smaller, if you can see that. But the cool thing about this one is that it's actually string lights. So if you unstring this, Rania, will you hold that?
Yes.
If you it unwinds, you have all these strings, and then you can turn on, wait, hold on. 1 second. Wait, that's the light. Okay, 1 second. Can you tell I just got this? I don't know how to use it. There it is. Okay, so you can have either this light on or you can have the string lights on. So I think if you are setting up camp, especially if you're like base camping or if you're doing a winter camp, I think that these are really fun because you can have a lot of lighting around your campsite. Lights are particularly nice. Thank you. Lights are particularly nice for colder and darker months of the year because otherwise you're like sitting in the dark under a tarp for like hours on end with no light. So yes, highly recommend. Okay, now let me figure out how to turn it off. Oh yeah. So I'm going to get through the other couple things that are in my little like cozy camp bundle here. And then I think we're going to do one of our first giveaways as well. All right, so lighting. So the Luminade lanterns, whether it's the Paclight Triton or the solar string light, I love. Another really awesome thing that I got this year that I've just been adoring is the pillow strap. So this is my pillow strap with my Nemo Pillow Elite pillow inside it right now. The pillow strap is designed to go around your sleeping pad. So it goes like, this is a sleeping pad. It goes like that. And then it keeps your pillow in place. This has been kind of a game changer for me. I did make my own version of a pillow strap in a DIY video, and that worked totally fine for a while. But then I eventually caved and was like, you know what? I may as well try the pillow strap. This is a small brand. I, love cottage brands. And so I got 2 of them, actually. I got one in a size small and one in a size medium, both in absolute wackadoo colors. And I love this thing. So I think if you are backpacking with somebody whose pillow is always like chucking itself off of their sleeping pad, or if you struggle with that, I would highly recommend the pillow strap. The small one fits my Nemo Pillow Elite perfectly, and it'll fit most kind of smaller size backpacking pillows really well. If you get a medium, it's a little bit bigger, but one thing that the pillow strap folks told me is that this tends to be really nice for people who are side sleepers, because what you can do is you can put your pillow into the pillow pocket of the pillow strap and then actually shove like clothes or anything else to make it taller in this as well, because it's a little bit larger, and then you can lie on your side. So if you're a side sleeper, maybe consider the medium, but I find that the small is perfect. pillow strap. Garage Gear also sells the pillow strap, but on Pillow Strap's website, they have all of these really fun, funky colors. All right. And the last gift item I'd recommend as like making a cozy camp is this tree table. You all may have seen us use this also in the Funky Gear video where we use the pack raft. This thing was one of those items that I was like, this is ridiculous. I'm never going to use this. And then I set it up and I was like, never mind. I take it back. This thing's awesome. So I think if you are looking for a gift for somebody who like loves to organize their gear or loves kind of setting up a cooking station, or anyone who maybe like complains about putting stuff on the ground when they're backpacking, this little tree table is so fun and so easy to use. I talked to someone recently who said that they also will put this outside in the summertime. Like if they're in their backyard, they'll hang up their hammock and then they'll strap this to a tree so that they can put like a drink on it in their backyard. So all in all, really fun. Cool. Okay. That is my small cozy camp stuff. Any questions about this, or shall we do a giveaway? Yes. Cool. Yeah, I love this comment. I thought the tree table looked ridiculous until I saw you use it. Same. I was like, this thing is so silly. And then I used it and ate my words. Okay, cool. So we are going to give away one of our bundles. I think because we're about to do our giveaway, I should probably show you everything that's in the bundle. Does that make sense? Or we want to just be a surprise when you get it? What do we think? Giveaway?
Let's just get to the giveaway.
Let's just do the giveaway. Okay, fine.
Surprises are fun.
Cool. All right, great. Okay, so here's how the giveaway is going to work. Unfortunately, you do have to be a U.S. resident for legal purposes. It is going to be, oh, everyone says surprise. I love it. That's great. The way we're going to work, the way we're going to do this is that Rainer is going to randomly choose a number between 1 and 10. He's going to write it down on his little whiteboard. He's going to hand it to me. And then when I say go, you're going to type a number in the chat, just one number. Please don't type 1 through 10. And the first person to guess the number that Rainer chose wins. Not yet, Kim. Hold your horses. All right, ready?
Well, hold on. Let me just make sure everyone understands. Right?
Okay.
I'm coming in here. Ready? So, hey, everyone. So I'm going to write on this whiteboard.
Wait, hold on. Sorry. Can we appreciate Rainer's sweater? Rainer's mom made this.
Yeah, my mom made this.
This is so good.
Hi, Mom. I'm going to write on this a number that I'm going to generate randomly from a random number generator between 1 and 10. I'm going to write it on this. I'm going to hand it to Miranda. Kind of like
Your
this.
Numbers don't count yet. Don't start guessing yet.
Don't start guessing yet.
Don't start typing numbers.
Then she's going to say go. Right, Miranda? You're going to say go?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we rehearsed this. And and then you type your number between 1 and 10, and the first person to guess it right wins the thing.
Including 10. Including 10.
Including 10.
Wait, people say do 1 to 100. What the heck? Why not? We'll do 1 to 100.
Should we do 1 to 100?
Should we do 1 to 100? Okay, wow. There's a lot of 1 to 100s.
Okay.
All right. 1 to 100 it is, okay? Nobody type a number yet. Full stop. No one type a number. We will be 1 to 100. When Rainer gives me the whiteboard, I will be like, ready, set, go, and then type your number. But not yet, okay?
This is such chaos.
This is already,
all right.
What do you expect?
You ready?
Okay, can I see it?
I have the number.
Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, okay. All right, we have the number. Okay. On your marks. It's 1 to 100. Ready? Don't do it yet. Ready, set, go. Oh, we have one. Okay, stop. Okay, hold on. Okay. Stop. Wow, y'all are right. We gotta do like 1 to 1,000. That was crazy.
That was insane.
Is it Victoria?
Victoria M.
Victoria M, you are our winner. Wow, that was crazy. Victoria M, congratulations. You are our first winner. Oh, here's the proof. The number's 23. What if I just didn't turn this around? That would have been, man, wild. So yeah, way to go, Victoria M. You are our first winner. Victoria, send me an email at our email, which is I think community@mirandagoesoutside.com. Send us an email there and we will verify your identity and then get you your gift bundle. Hooray! Wow, that was fun. Okay, we have 2 more giveaways to do during the live stream. And then again, a reminder, we're doing 2 more bundles in the comment section afterwards. Cool? Sir? Thank you.
That was actually one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
That was wild. Thank you all. I was like, oh yeah. Yes, yeah, I know there are numbers flying before we get to go. Just a reminder, y'all, just hold. I'm not even looking at numbers until we say go. Okay, great. With that, let's move along. The next sort of collection of gifts that I want to talk about are food-related gifts. So my favorite. So as you all know, I love my Bear Vault. So I feel like a Bear Vault bear canister is a great gift in and of itself, but this is actually just my holder for my food recommendations. So in here, I do personally think that really delicious backpacking meals make fantastic gifts because they are often very expensive, but they're just so delicious and they can be such a luxury at camp. So I think if you are backpacking with somebody or if you're looking for, if you're like asking for gifts and you haven't had a chance to try some really amazing food, I would definitely recommend asking for some. We do have some food in our gift bundles. So if you win a bundle, you will be getting one of our favorite backpacking meals. But in here, I have a few different recommendations. The Thai peanut curry from Pinnacle Foods is in here. This is a vegan meal that is so, so delicious. Definitely recommend this. I also have the mushroom risotto from Good to Go, which for the longest time was my all-time favorite backpacking meal, this mushroom risotto. I have Farm to Summit's 3-bean chili and cornbread. Full disclosure, I was going to grab a Farm to Summit green chili mac and cheese, but I ate all of them. So this is also a really delicious meal. I just didn't have any of them to show you. So the green chili mac and cheese, I think or Hatch chili, is that what it is? And cheese, Hatch chili mac and cheese. That one's one of our all-time favorites. But yeah, this is also Farm to Summit's, the 3-bean chili and cornbread. All of Farm to Summit's meals are vegan or vegetarian. They're delicious. And then one of our crew's all-time favorite meals, the jalapeno cheddar biscuits and herb sausage gravy from Pinnacle Foods, or the chicken and dumpling from Pinnacle Foods as well. Also the Charge Up Chilaquiles, which is so good. If you can find that, it's amazing. Also Kettle and Bowl's, crawfish etouffee that we just tried. Honestly, there's just like so many amazing meals. So these are just a few of my favorites that I think are great gifts. Also in here is some Salsa Queen freeze-dried salsa. This is the mango pineapple freeze-dried salsa. Salsa Queen has a ton of different freeze-dried salsas that I think are all really good. And I think that these would be really fun to put as like stocking stuffers for people, just like give them some fun little salsas. They rehydrate really, really well. Cool. If you don't want to give somebody food, I would also definitely recommend the Big Sky International food rehydration pouches as gifts. I have the medium-sized one, I think. And Rainer, you have a medium-sized one as well, right? The same size? Yeah. These are so awesome. They're really great for keeping meals hot. I find that this makes a massive difference in how my food rehydrates, whether I'm using a pre-dehydrated meal like this, or if I'm even like making my own dehydrated meals and rehydrating them. This thing works amazing. Oh, I love this comment. I got one of the Salsa Queen and I've been putting it on everything. Yeah, it is so delicious. If you like put it in eggs or like just eggs, if you're vegan, it's so good. Okay, cool.
People are commenting on the Kula cloth ornament, by the way.
Oh, you like that? Are they commenting in a good way or are they commenting in a bad way?
I think they're just pointing it out.
Right, yeah. Accurate, correct, for sure. Yeah. You know what's the best part about this? Oh, that's probably too much information. Never mind. When I first hung it on the tree, it wasn't clean. I just took it off my backpack and I hung it up. And then I was like, I should probably wash it. And you're just now telling me this. I did. It's now clean. I did wash it. Just at first, I was like, whatever. No wonder Tucker's been so fascinated by the tree. Yes, I know. He loves it. It's got odor. Yes. So yeah, the Big Sky International food rehydration pouch, we absolutely love. Another small thing, if you are buying a gift for somebody who already has a bear canister, or if you like are buying somebody a Bear Vault, I would definitely recommend the Chicken Tramper bear can key that's hanging off of here. These are also in our giveaway bundles. They're so handy. This little thing works really, really well. If you want to see how it works, and I just really quickly do this. So, wait, righty tighty, lefty, righty tighty.
Nobody panicked.
Wow, nobody panicked. Okay, so if you want to use one of these, the way this little thing works is you put it on the nubbin that's sticking out on your bear vault like that. This is the chicken draper key. Boop. And then you can open it just like that. Bam. So yeah, cool. Okay.
Someone asked about if this is waterproof in the rain.
No, bear canisters are in the rain, yeah, but like don't chuck it in a river.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it won't get, if it's like this and it's raining, you won't get rain in it. Yeah. But yeah, just not submersible. If that makes sense. Okay, so that covers food. Any other beneficial backpacking in warmer months? Okay, that's a good question. I do think they're beneficial for backpacking in warmer months because they just sort of trap all of the heat in that bag and they make it rehydrate better. More so than just making so that your food doesn't taste cold when you eat it. They actually just help it rehydrate. So yeah, I think they're beneficial. I like them a lot. All right. Cool. Any other questions? Yes, Carrie, please hang your cool cloths on your tree. I think it's genius. Okay. I have another food/drink thing to recommend, but I need to get it from our tree. So hold on. Okay. You thought the cool cloth was weird. We have a trowel on the tree. Okay, so sticking with the food and drink category, this little mug is actually not my mug, but this is Rainer's contribution to our gift guide. This is the Uko collapsible mug. This thing has been in Rainer's pack pretty much since we started backpacking, since you started backpacking like 5 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Like essentially you like got this and have just been using it since then.
Well, I had a titanium mug that I didn't like because I wanted something that packed a little smaller.
Yeah.
So I went to REI and I bought that because it was like cheap and it was kind of what they had and I fell in love with it.
Yeah. So he adores this mug so much. This is a little Uko titanium mug. In this mug, we put some fancy coffee. This is kind of hilarious. You can't tell. This is from Northern Coffee Works, but I got the bag wet. So all the instructions and the packaging are worn off. But you have to trust me. This is from Northern Coffee Works and it's delicious coffee. And then also in here, we have a couple packets of Elements chocolate salt. So we have chocolate mint, chocolate chai, chocolate raspberry, and then just regular chocolate salt. Element is actually sponsoring this live stream, which is amazing. We are very grateful to Element for trusting us to do a live sponsor integration. If you've been watching our channel for a long time, you obviously know how much I adore Element. And we actually have some Element sample packs in our giveaway bundles, which look like this. So if you do win one of the bundles, you will be getting that. And then you will also be getting all 4 of Element's chocolate, like seasonal chocolate variety packs. Element is amazing for me personally because, as you all might know, this past year I was told I had POTS. I was dealing with a bunch of dizziness and just like generally not feeling very well, particularly in the heat. And I found that increasing my salt intake was super, super beneficial. So Element for me has become not only a crucial part of my backpacking experience, but also just a part of my everyday. Actually, right now I have in my little mug, I have my coffee in a 12-ounce mug with half a pack of Element chocolate salt. It's kind of like a mocha. But just because like you don't have to have POTS or any kind of dysautonomia or whatever to enjoy the benefits of Element, I would recommend this for anybody who gets dehydrated and deals with like muscle cramping or headaches or migraines or fatigue, any of that. Element is amazing. It is an electrolyte drink mix, so it helps you replenish your electrolytes. It's got a lot of sodium in it. It doesn't have any sugar in it, but it's absolutely delicious. This time of year, I'm always recommending the chocolate variety packs because I just think that these are like so good. So yeah, those are the ones that I'm recommending. You can only get them seasonally. So if you want to try Element, if you haven't yet, you can actually go to the link in the description, which is drinkelementi.com/Miranda Goes Outside. And if you place an order there, we also wrote it down on this whiteboard. Look at Rainer's good handwriting. So go to the link below, or it's right here. It is drinkelementary.com/Miranda Goes Outside. Place an order there, and then you will get a sample pack of 8 of Element's most popular flavors. I would recommend getting the chocolate medley while they still have it. So huge thank you to Element for sponsoring this video. They have just been amazing. I obviously legitimately love them. So yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, someone said Element is too strong for me. Yeah, totally. Just add a lot of water. That's absolutely like set it to your own preference. I unfortunately like it really strong, so I do it with like 20 ounces of water in one packet. But yeah, cool. Okay.
Just a few questions about if this live stream will be available after.
Oh yes, we will save this live stream. So this will be on our channel and available to be watched afterwards. So if you have to hop, you can watch this later.
I will also be putting a link to every piece of gear mentioned in the description of the saved live stream.
Yes, Rainer will also be putting a link to every single piece of gear mentioned in the saved live stream.
Are you making fun of me?
No. You never. Okay, cool enough. All right, great. Moving on. We've done food. We've done that. We've done, toiletries. Okay, one of my favorite categories, and allows us to talk about my cool cloth ornament as well. So I feel like perfecting a toiletries kit is such an art for a backpacker, and I feel like I've finally done it. So I'm going to show you what is in my toiletries kit and the things that I think make fantastic gifts or that you should ask for. So the first thing is actually an item that I got and hated and now love. It's one of those things that like when I first got it, I thought it was really silly. And the more that I used it, the more I fell in love with it, which again is why I think it makes a cool gift. This is the trail brush. Have y'all seen this before? Have you seen people talk about these? I feel like they're really, really popular on YouTube. People like talk about them all the time. This little toothbrush is designed to attach to the end of your spork. And the first time I used it, I mean, let's be honest, I hated it. I was like, this is ridiculous. But then I found that every time I would pack a larger toothbrush, or I would like pack my old like collapsible toothbrush, the one that I got like from the drugstore or whatever. Sorry, Tucker's dreaming. He's making loud noises. I found that I kind of missed the ease of this. It isn't so much that it's like teeny, teeny, tiny. Like obviously that's convenient, but it's more that it's hard for me to forget it because it is so like dedicated as a backpacking toothbrush. Like I'm never going to use this anywhere else. So it's so easy to keep it with the rest of my backpacking stuff. It's easy to use. All in all, I just really love it. So trail brush. It also comes in a bunch of fun colors. And this is another item that is in our giveaway bundle. Cool. Okay. Groovy. Yeah, the spork against the teeth thing, I totally get. I think that's why I hated it at first as well. Someone said that they were worried they would hate the feeling of their spork against their teeth. I didn't really like that either, but I've gotten used to it, and I found a spork that it works really well with. So if you don't have the Tokes long-handled titanium spork, that's the one I recommend using it with. Cool. All right. Looks more like an earring. I mean, yeah, bet. I'll do that. Okay, other things in my toiletries kit. This is another one. This is a little bar of soap from a company called Nature Buff. Mine is filthy, so I apologize for how dirty this bar of soap is. I used it when we were on the Icicle Divide, and it just got really, really dirty. It still works perfectly, but it just looks kind of gross. But this is why I love this thing. So the Nature Buff is a company that makes these tiny bars of soap that are actually wrapped. Let's see if you can see this. Rainer, can they? Oh yeah, there you go. Wow, it's so dirty. I'm really sorry. It's wrapped in this like kind of meshy, scrubby material. This soap is so great. I feel like I much prefer this to using wet wipes because I can just like scrub myself down with it. I'll scrub like my legs and my arms. I don't use this to wash my face. And if I'm going to like, wow, everybody really hates how gross it is. Sorry, guys. My legs were like disgusting when I last used this one. So yeah, but this is a little Nature Buff soap and I think it's awesome. If I am gonna wash my face with it, what I'll actually do is I'll get this wet and then I'll get this little thing wet, which is like an Eco Tools face sponge or something. And then I'll stick this in here, boop. And then I can use this to wash my face. Cool. So Nature Buff soap it doesn't come like this. It comes in these little bags. These are also in our bundle. So comes in this little bag like this. It has a little like zip top. Boom. And it's totally biodegradable. The packaging itself is actually water soluble, so you can actually soak this in water and this packaging will dissolve. And I do think of all the soaps I've tried, this is one that I keep coming back to. So highly, highly recommend Nature Buff.
Question in the comments. A. Ramos, aka Drumgirl66, asks, do you have one for your face and another for the rest of your body?
Sorry, no, negative. I do not. No, so
slurp louder on your coffee, Miranda.
I'm so sorry. Was that loud? Oh, no, so what I will do, this is actually like, normally my soap is not this dirty. Normally what I will do is I will rinse myself off and then I will scrub with this soap. I just used this on a trip where I was filthy and I was like kind of not thinking about it. So yeah, but what I will do with this soap is I will put it like, so that I don't get this outer part of it that dirty, I will put it into this little thing and then scrub my face with this. It works just as well if you have like a small pack towel or something, you can like wrap around this or anything like that. Or like a bandana, that'll be like my, this is like my face thing. This is my body thing. And if I'm washing like my butt, I really said butt, yeah, you know, whatever, washing my butt. What I'll do is I'll like get this soapy, I'll like soap up my hands and then I'll clean myself and then I'll rinse myself. So this never touches my butt. Gosh, wow, this is live. We can't fix it in a post. So yeah, that is my other recommendation for a toiletry item is Nature Buff soap. I think that toiletries are such a cool thing to use for like stocking stuffers. So yeah, toothbrush and the toiletry. Poor Element, whatever, they know what they signed up for. Another really cool toiletry item that I love that I just got recently and I'm so excited about is this ultralight hairbrush from Chicken Tramper. Before you're like, that's ridiculous. It's actually really, really cool. So it's a little hairbrush. It has a strap on the back of it and you go like that, and then you can brush your hair. This is not just like I don't love this because I care about my hair looking nice. So obviously, what's so great about it is that if you are on a long backpacking trip when your hair gets tangled, like if you have long hair, you know what I'm talking about. Your hair gets like super, super tangled and like knotted and it gets uncomfortable. Like your head will start to itch. So this thing is amazing. It weighs like almost nothing and it comes in a little baggie like this. So yeah. And yes, does it have the ball? It does. It has got little balls on the end of the bristles. Boom. I don't ever wash my hair on long trips. I just deal. So yeah, that's a dog brush. I mean, listen, hey, great gift idea. So Chicken Tramper hairbrush. They do tend to go out of stock of this, I think, pretty frequently, but they just got it back in stock and I would highly, highly recommend this. So yeah. Okay. And then of course, I cannot talk about toiletries without talking about toiletry, my Cooler Cloth. So this, I will forever recommend Cooler Cloth as a gift. This is actually our branded Cooler Cloth. So this is the Miranda Goes Outside Cooler Cloth. These are included in our gift bundles as well. So if you are someone who doesn't need a Cooler Cloth and you win a gift bundle, just give it away to somebody. Cooler Cloth, I think, makes a fantastic gift, even if you're getting it for somebody who already has one, because I find that I use these so often, like more often than I can sometimes keep them clean. And they come in so many awesome patterns. The company itself is really cool. A lot of their Cooler Cloths, actually, a portion of the purchases from certain cools will go to certain causes. So definitely recommend them. If you like this one, this is ours. So I made this, I designed it, and you can find it on Cooler Cloth's website. There's a pretty limited number of them available, but yeah, this is ours. There are a ton of other ones as well, though, so you don't have to buy mine. Cool.
Someone asked about a trowel recommendation.
Oh, trowel recommendation? Bogler Co. Trowel all the way. I would highly recommend it. No, the one hanging on the tree is the Deuce.
You said that like You said that.
We have a trowel ornament hanging on our tree. It's just the shiny red deuce trowel, but Rainer was like looking for it, and I was like, nah, that's not the one that we recommend. Yeah. I actually might have the Bogler Co. trowel. Yeah. Here you go. I have it here. This is my trowel recommendation. This is the Bogler Co. trowel. That is dirt. Don't be weird. Okay. I love the Bogler Co. trowels. So yeah. Cool. All right. Moving on. We're gonna do one more collection of stuff, and then we're gonna do another giveaway. Cool? Yeah, great. All right. Oh, I love this. If you're typical demographic for Cool Cloth, it has many uses. Yeah, fun fact, Justin of Justin Outdoors uses his Cool Cloth to dry himself after he uses his bidet. So you do that. Okay, our next bundle of stuff is for anybody who gets cold hands and feet. I have something called Raynos, which basically means that my hands and feet will go totally numb and turn white, and it's really uncomfortable. So this is a category that's very close to my heart, but I also think that this is just a good category of stuff for anybody who gets really cold, and it makes really good gifts for the winter time.
Can I interrupt quickly before you move on with this?
Yeah.
A few people quickly asked about what makes the Bogler Co. better than the Deuce.
Oh, should we do a quick little, do you want to show you side by side? I don't need to show you side by side. I'll just tell you.
Yeah.
So the Deuce has a much like wider handle. It kind of like comes out far like this. It's like boop to there. And the Bogler Co. is an easier to hold handle. So this is much, much more comfortable to hold on to. Also, the Bogler Co. has this little cap on the end of it, whereas the Deuce is kind of a point. So this is really nice because you can either like put your shoe on it, you can like stomp on it, or you can put your hand down. So yeah, it's way nicer to use and to hold. I also feel like this is just a better shape for digging. You know, the Deuce is sort of flatter a little bit. This one is like a little bit more like circular kind, or like not circular, it's a little bit rounder, you know. So better shape, better hand feel. And also it comes in fun colors. You can get the cap in different colors. Cool. It's not my proof, gosh darn it. It's not. All right, cool. Great. Let's move on. Great question. Okay, so cold hands and feet bundle. So I've recommended these in the past, but I'm going to recommend them again. These are hot sockies. These are little neoprene toe covers that go over your socks. These have made a massive difference in my comfort when I am hiking or when I'm outdoors in the wintertime. And this is probably the thing that people thank me for recommending to them the most, which is kind of hilarious. So like all of the recommendations I give, this is the thing that people will actually like send me a message and be like, oh my gosh, thank you for recommending those. My friend Anna got these for me many years ago when I was really struggling with Raynos and my toes going numb and my fingers going numb. And these have made a massive difference. So if you have an issue, if you're like snowshoeing or hiking, even if you're using insulated boots, if you're still struggling, I would definitely recommend hot sockies. They come in a couple of different sizes. These ones are the medium size. Actually also have a large size that comes a little further down my foot. But yeah, they are amazing. Do you make it hard to wear your shoes or crowd your... I don't feel like they do. I don't feel like they make it more crowded at all. They're pretty thin. You see this? Somebody asked if these make it more crowded to wear your shoes, but they're pretty thin. They, they don't seem to make my shoes more uncomfortable. I do tend to wear my shoes a little more spacious in the front because I want to have a little bit of room. Also, having shoes that are too small is actually one of the main problems, like one of the main causes of having cold feet, because your feet don't actually have enough space to heat, like create insulation. So yeah, I do not find it to be an issue. I also hate wearing multiple pairs of socks. I just do not do that. So yeah, hot sockies. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Sticking with things for cold feet, also maybe not a surprise, but I just want to recommend again the Enlightened Equipment Torrid booties. These little booties have come on almost every single trip that I've taken since I got them. These were a recommendation that I actually got from another YouTuber. I think it's from Taylor, right? I think Taylor recommended these.
Taylor the New Hampshire
I'm pretty
hiker.
sure. Yeah, Taylor the New Hampshire hiker recommended these to me, and I have just totally fallen in love with them. I actually made a pair of insulated booties in my last DIY video that I also really, really love. But I think some sort of insulated booty that's more like sock-like and less kind of structured is such a fantastic gift. Not only are these amazing for backpacking, but they're also just amazing around our house. Like I can just put them on and they'll keep my feet nice and cozy. So insulated booties, great gift. Oh, these ones are from Enlightened Equipment. These are the Apex Torrid booties. I saw someone comment that Outdoor Vitals has some too. They do, and they're also really good. Cool. Okay, moving on to hands things. So first, this is actually something that I used in our last winter video. And I got a lot of questions about it. I didn't really talk about them very much. So I wanted to mention them now. These are rain mitts that are designed to go over top of your usual mittens. These are the Hightail Designs rain mitts. So they look kind of silly, but the reason that I am recommending them, what I think is so awesome about them, is that they make a massive difference in not only insulating your hand and like keeping you warm, but also in obviously waterproofing. So obviously if you're wearing mittens, like I right now just have my hand in here, but these are designed to go over top of other mittens or gloves. So if you're wearing mittens or gloves and they get wet, obviously your hands are gonna get really cold. And this is just such a small, easy fix for that. You can just pop these on top. They will keep your hands warm and dry, obviously, keep your hands warm and dry. And I just think that they are such an easy and honestly genius way to allow someone to like take their favorite pair of mittens or gloves and add a little bit of extra waterproofing and protection. So yeah, I've been really, really impressed with these so far. Cool. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Jonathan. Oh, you all are the best.
That's incredible. And I'll shout out
thank
to
you.
the Fat Happy Camper as well.
Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I appreciate all of you. Okay, I have one more recommendation for cold hands, and then I do want to do another giveaway bundle. Cool? And because I did see some people asking about what's in it, I am going to really quickly cover everything that's in the bundle. I think that'll be fun. Is that cool?
Yeah.
I think it'll be fun to show you everything that's in these bundles because all 5 of them are the same. The 3 we're giving away here and the 2 afterwards. So yeah. But before I do that, one more. Oh, thanks, Kate. You're the best.
That's my mom.
That's your mom. Okay, cool. Oh, what are my socks and slippers? These are Bombas. Very cozy and also covered in dog hair. Okay, so this is my last recommendation for cold hands. This is not really a backpacking item, but I recommend them because I just think they're so versatile and really useful. And I know that there are a lot of people here who also have Raynos like I do or deal with cold hands. These are called flip mitts. They're these little fleecy mittens that go like this. I got these right around the time that I bought them for myself right around the time that the temperature started to get cold. So like right now, like end of September, early October, that's when my Raynos is like the worst. That's when my fingers get the coldest. These are little fleecy mittens that have a pocket that flips over your hand like this. And this, if you're looking at this and you're like, why on earth would I want that? I mean, it's possible that these just aren't for you. But for me, so often the problem that I have is that my hands will get cold, my fingers will get cold, or I just like deal with my wrists being really chilly. And this allows me to have easy access to something that lets me cover my fingers fast and keep my hands warm. So these are actually recommended by the Raynos Society of America. So I would highly, highly recommend them. That's how I found out about them. They do come in some other colors and patterns and things, but mine are just the gray ones. Yeah, Raynos is the worst. Yeah, you can definitely still grip the trekking poles with the mitts on. So they almost feel more like a sweater material. They're like a little stretchy, like jersey material, and they're super, super cozy. So yeah, cool. All right. Shall we? Are they tight? They're not super tight. I would definitely check the sizing. So you have to like measure around your hand and measure the length of your hand for the sizing. But yeah, they're really nice. Okay.
Someone asked what the gloves are called.
These or the.
I'm not sure, so maybe both.
These are the Hightail Designs rain mitts, and these are flip mitts. Yes, they do stay in a fist. So when you have them closed off like that, they're like a little fist like this. So it's really just like tuck your fingers in so that you can stay warm in a moment and then unwrap them.
D & Co Outdoors asks, are the waterproof mitten covers on Garage Grown gear?
They are, yes. These waterproof mittens are on Garage Grown Gear. That's how I discovered them. I actually found out about these I was talking to Lloyd from Garage Grown Gear about my like frustrations and struggles with my hands being cold. And he was like, oh, you have to try Flip Mitts and you have to try Z-Packs, the Possum Merino mitts. So yeah, cool. Okay. Good deal. All right, coolio. We're gonna keep. Oh no, we're gonna do a giveaway.
Giveaway time!
All right,
Ding
okay,
ding.
hold on. I want a sip of coffee, but I can't slurp it. Just made fun of me.
Nice. Quiet sipping. Don't lose it.
Don't make me laugh. Okay, let's show you what's in our bundle. Yeah. Okay. Reminder: nobody gets a number.
Wow, Miranda only decorated 3/4 of the box.
We ran out of paper. Okay, so here, I'm going to scoot in here a little bit more so I can be closer. I'm going to show you everything that is in our giveaway bundles. These are also things that we have recommended already, as well as a couple things that I'll get to. So I'm just going to go through it really fast, okay? So first up, we have the sit pads from Garage Grown Gear. I have so many of these, and I highly recommend them. I use them all the time. I give them to anybody that I can. They're so, so useful. Yeah, sit pad. We have a See You Outside beanie, which matches mine. We have a meal from Pinnacle Foods. This will be, if you win a bundle, we'll ask you about your dietary restrictions. So we'll get you a meal that matches your dietary restrictions. Pinnacle Foods meal. We have an Element sample pack. We have Element chocolate sample. A Right in the Rain notebook, which is another one of my favorite gifts. Salsa Queen salsa pack. Chicken Tramper Bear Can Key.
Plus sticker.
Plus sticker. A Miranda Goes Outside cooler cloth. Some Nature Buff soap. Bridge sticker from us. Trail brush as well. And one other thing that I'm really excited about, if you are on Patreon or if you were at the Gorp camp, you already know about this, but if you aren't, you don't maybe. So this is a coupon for a water bottle that I am currently developing. This will be available in spring of next year. So it's been a little bit delayed, but this is a coupon for a free MGO water bottle that I've been working on with the team at Mazama Designs. Like I said, if you're on the Discord server from Gorp Camp, or if you are on Patreon, you've already seen photos of the samples, but otherwise I can't share anything about it. So yeah, this is all I can say is that you will get one of these as well. Cool. Box is truly empty now. It's not and not decorated on the inside. All right, so those are what's in our bundle. Yeah. And yes, it is a replacement for smart water bottles. This is my part of my my dislike of smart water bottles. I decided to make a bottle that I thought was better. Cool. Okay, so let's do another giveaway. Okay, so reminder, this is how this is going to work. Rainer is going to generate a number or pick a number between 1 and 100. You ready? You got it? Okay, cool. He has his number. One second. Nobody do anything. Can I replace my year-old smart water bottle I keep reusing? Yes. Hopefully when our water bottle comes out, you can replace it. I hope it's good. I'm excited about it. So Rainer has a number for us. Great. Okay. So when I say go, you will write numbers in the chat. Ready? And this is how, what?
Just make sure.
1 second.
Numbers between 1 and 100.
Numbers between 1 and 100. All right. Ready?
Can only win once.
Yes. Numbers between 1 and 100. You can only win once, Victoria. And you have to live in the US. Ready, set, go. Oh
Jackie Roosevelt.
Oh, okay, stop. We have a winner. Wow, this is chaos. I love that we're doing it this way. Thank you to whoever suggested 1 in 100. My gosh. What? Oh, yeah, we have a winner. Jackie Roosevelt, number 52. Rosenfeld, sorry. Jackie Roosevelt. Nice job. All right. Woo! Good job, Jackie. That is our second winner of the bundle. Jackie, send me an email at community@mirandagoesoutside. That's also in the description, and we will verify your identity and get you your gift bundle. Cool. All right. Here you go. Moving on. Okay, cool. I only have 2-ish more categories to get through, so we're gonna just keep on moseying. So next in my gift category is, or my gift category. Next up is a couple of my favorite sort of like, well, we'll save this for no, we'll do this now. This is sort of my like favorite kind of small stocking stuffery, oddball out things that didn't really have a place to go. Cool. So first up in here is the Garage Grown Gear Sit Pad. Like I said, I adore this thing. I use it all the time. This is one of the things that we gave out at the camp out in October, and I think people just carried this with them the entire time. They're so handy. What I love about this pad also is that it's only $10, which is really inexpensive. It comes in a ton of different colors, and I find that this is like so useful for me for so many reasons. I've used it to, obviously when I'm backpacking, when I'm day hiking, I'll like put this in my pack so I can sit down on it. We have a really hilarious video. I gave Abby one of these, and Abby has a toddler. We have a really great video of Abby's toddler playing with the sit pad. So great toy for kids also. So yeah, sit pad. Also in here is the Write in the Rain notebook. I carry this notebook with me on every backpacking trip. I might have showed this before, I can't remember, but in the back of my Write in the Rain notebook, I have a little like drawings of some of my most used backpacking knots. I like drew them out in the back of this notebook. So I think this Write in the Rain journal, I know people use these, have used these all the time, but I just think that they're fantastic gifts. So if you're looking for a notebook for somebody who maybe likes to write down trail information or to journal or to just like keep notes at hand, definitely Write in the Rain notebooks. Cool. Also in here we have, and then this is the little pen that I use with my journal. Sorry, this is the Write in the Rain pen. They make a bunch of different ones, but I like this one best. I think it's like the small size one, and I'm pretty sure it comes in a pack of 2. So you just like pop it open like that. Cool. All right. Boom. Sweet. Oh, cool. Sorry, I'm just like looking at all the different. Yeah, it is a waterproof paper. Someone asked about the paper in here. This is a waterproof paper, so you have to use a pencil or one of their pens to write on it. But it's super, super durable waterproof paper, and it's definitely worth it. If you've ever had your like notes get smudged or anything, it's really annoying. So I find that this stuff's definitely worth it. Cool. All right, great. Also in here, I have the Common Gear Repair Kit. This is the larger size repair kit from Common Gear. They make 2 sizes. I think that these are great little stocking stuffer gifts, or really awesome for anybody who maybe is like, oh, my gear never breaks. I don't need to carry a repair kit or anything like that. Just get them this. Just be like, put it in your backpack. You won't even notice it's there. It's super, super handy. So this is the Common Gear Repair Kit. This larger one has a needle that's stored in the bottom of it, as well as a couple of repair patches. And then it also has this thread up top here and this tape that's wrapped around it. So, yeah. I also have, that's there. I also have my Roy Vivan flashlight, which as you all know, I love. This is the This Roy Vivan flashlight has been so useful for me. I'll clip this onto my hat. I'll clip it into my tent. I clipped it onto our tarp. Just highly, highly recommend this little flashlight. It's another awesome little like doodad gift.
Can you say the name of it again?
Roy Vivan. Roy Vivan.
It must be sung, or you're not saying it.
That's right. It has to be sung. So yeah, this is a little Roy Vivan flashlight. Cool. Oh, I've seen a lot of people ask about this tote and this tote. I will talk about these a little bit more later, but yes, they are from REI, if you're curious. They are actually part of my gift bundle recommendation, or my gift recommendation. I love these totes. Two more quick things in my didn't have a category. This is the Gossamer Gear phone pouch. If you don't have the Flash 55, which comes with the phone pouch, or if your pack doesn't come with the phone pouch, or if you don't carry a fanny pack, this I have found to be my favorite phone pouch. It comes in a couple different sizes. I believe this size is the smaller size. Yeah, and then I also have the larger size, but this smaller size fits my phone really well. It's got two different ways to attach it to your pack. So if your pack has a daisy chain on it, you can attach it that way. Like if the strap has a daisy chain. If it doesn't, you can just wrap these little Velcro points around it, and then your phone goes in here, and then the front pocket is for a snack. Probably. I don't know. It's probably for whatever you want, but I think it's great for a snack. So Gossamer Gear phone pouch. And then the last thing in here, which I can't believe I'm recommending this, but I really, really am, is the Atotech Caveman TV. We used this on our last backpacking trip, and it was so nice to be able to watch a movie in a tent when it was dumping rain outside, when it was dark at like 4 p.m. So if you're backpacking with someone, or if you're someone who just like loves to watch movies and just feels like you really need that when you're at camp, or maybe you have a favorite show you watch before you go to sleep, this Atotech Caveman TV is awesome. If you don't know what this is, it is a little like folding tripod-y thing that hangs between two corners of your tent, like in the top of your tent. And then you can put your phone in it and you can watch a movie while you're lying down. It might sound ridiculous to you. It sounded ridiculous to me, but then it turned out to be so handy on our last trip. Cool.
Would you like to share what movie we watched?
We watched Bridesmaids. Which, fun fact, is like one of Rainer's favorite movies.
I love that movie.
And one of my favorite movies. So yeah, we watched Bridesmaids. Yeah. It's like Bridesmaids. What are the ones we agree on? Bridesmaids, Galaxy Quest.
Galaxy Quest, so good.
So good. And When Harry Met Sally. Those are like, and Gladiator. We both really like Gladiator. those are our faves. Cool. Okay. Great. So those are my little bundles. Others, let me see if there's any questions in here. Cool. Good deal. I know, Alan Rickman. Galaxy Quest is so good. All right. Now, before I get to my last category, which is kind of like organizational stuff, I really quickly want to touch on some of my favorite funky apparel items, because I do think that apparel can make fantastic gifts. So first up, I have the Rapunzel Gator from Coola Cloth. If you've never seen this thing before, it has little pigtail ports. Oops, I went too high. Little pigtail ports that are designed for braids. What?
I feel like pigtail ports needs to be capitalized with a TM.
Pigtail ports that stick out of the sides. And then a little like ponytail port in the back as well. The way that this works, I'll just show you. My hair is not as long as it used to be because I got a haircut. But if you are someone with really long hair and you wear your hair in braids, the feeling of your braids touching your neck can be super uncomfortable when you're backpacking or hiking or just like going around town. So this actually has these little ports that allow you to pull your braids out. So now if I was wearing like a jacket, I can actually zip my jacket up all the way, have my braids be out. Again, not as much of an issue for me right now because my hair is a lot shorter. And then this can go up around my face like this. Rainer's trying so hard not to laugh at me. So yeah, this is the Rapunzel Gator from Coola Cloth. It is amazing. This is something that Anastasia, who is the owner of Coola Cloth and has incredibly long hair, so something that she came up with, and it's just a really awesome thing. So it's kind of a like softer, stretchy material on the outside, and then a warm fleece on the inside. Cool.
Someone says you look like a walrus.
Thank you.
No, I mean it's like it's tusks. The braids are tusks.
Thank you.
Like I say,
cool. What are the goats? Yeah, great. So yeah, the Rapunzel Gator. Moving on with fun, funky gear. I feel like I would just be totally remiss to not talk about this because I've worn it so much this year. This is my Sam Bob fleece hoodie. you've never heard of Sam Bob before, Sam Bob is a company that is based out of, I think, Vermont, maybe Maine, maybe one of those states. And the Sam Bob makes custom hoodies. So you can choose the colors of your hoodie down to like the sleeve color and the cuff color and the inside pocket color, all of it. So I actually I chose the colors on this little fleece hoodie. This is not only really cool because you can customize it, but it's also just the coziest microgrid fleece hoodie that I have found yet. So I highly, highly recommend Sam Bob Fleeces. The company is super cool as well. The owner is just awesome. The one that I have is a medium narrow, which generally tends to be like the women's fit, but they come in a bunch of different sizes. So I think if you're looking to get someone a gift for like a cozy fleece, either get them a Sam Bob from one of their micro stocks or get them a gift card so they can customize their own. Sweet. Cool. Mine is someone asking how loose or baggy they should fit. Mine fits pretty baggy. That's kind of how I want it. It really depends on size. I like my fleeces for backpacking to be a little bit looser because I don't want anything to be like super, super snug at my body. So I am normally a women's medium, and this is a narrow medium, and it fits me like a little bit on the loose side. So yeah, cool. Also, I love that when I got this hoodie, I was like, look, I got a hoodie. My mom was like, did you choose those colors? I was like, yes, I did. Anyway, Sam Bob, cool. All right. Oh, can anyone recommend the Patagonia R1 pullover? Rainer can. Rainer loves Patagonia R1, adores it.
I'll come in and just quickly.
Yeah.
The Patagonia R1 is like, I'm looking at the screen down here. We're up here.
Yeah, sorry.
Patagonia R1, I've used it. I've got 2 different versions, and I've used it as like an everyday wear and backpacking for like years. And I swear by it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Warm, light, durable, worth it.
Yeah. People really love it.
Yeah.
I don't really love it because it's kind of tight on my armpits and it makes me pit out really hard. So I feel like sweat stains. I don't like, but
yeah,
that's like a me problem. So yeah, Sam Bob for sure. Cool. Okay. Another fleece thing to recommend. This is not really a backpacking item, but I think it's amazing for anybody outdoorsy. This is the Ewer treasure dress. Hear me out. I am not a dress person. I don't really like wearing dresses and skirts and stuff. Like, they just don't make me feel very comfortable. But this is a microgrid fleece dress with stretchy sides on it and little cuffs that have thumb holes in it. And this is like, I basically live in this thing in the wintertime. It is so comfortable. It looks nice. So like if I do want to go out and do something fancy, I can wear this. And it basically just feels like I'm wearing a sweater. So this is the Ewer fleece dress. Ewer is a really cool company as well. They make the vast majority, if not now, all of their stuff here in the United States. They own their own warehouse and factory. They're just a really awesome company. They do small drops of everything. So this is one of their newer treasure dresses, but they often do like small restocks of things throughout the year. So it's like if a pattern comes out, it won't come back again. So yeah, Ewer, Youer is the spelling. Highly recommend. I'm actually wearing Ewer pants right now and also a Ewer bra. So obviously I'm a big fan of the company, but this fleece dress, yeah, I think if you're getting something for somebody who's like, man, I hate putting on nice clothes, I just want to like live in my backpacking clothes, which is definitely how I am for sure, then this is like perfect as an in-between. Cool.
Some people have shouted out the Melanzana from Leadville, which is an awesome one.
Oh yeah, the Melanzana fleece dress is really great too. Yeah, and the Melanzana fleece hoodie is also really great. Those are awesome. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Moving on with clothing. Sticking with kind of fun, funky clothing, another one of my recommendations are the Nara Go Fly pants. If you've never seen, you've probably seen me wear these in a video before. I wear them very, very frequently. These are Nara's Go Fly pants. These are pants that have a crotch zipper that goes between your legs like this. So it goes like whoopty all the way around. So you can pee, like you can squat down to pee without having to take your pants off. These are, the reason I think these make such an awesome gift is that I think these are the type of thing where somebody might be like would I like those? Like, do I really want those? But then you get them and you love them. So I think they're an awesome gift because it's a great thing to get for somebody and be like, hey, I think you should try these, or, you know, I think you'll like these. And then, yeah, you get to try some fun pee pants. Nara is a super cool, very, very small company. Not only is the zipper technology really neat, the like zipper that goes between your legs, but also the pants themselves are just really good. There's lots of pockets. They roll up at the bottom. They're really durable. They're fantastic for snowshoeing. Highly recommend them. Yeah.
Some questions folks are asking about underwear.
Oh, yeah. Yes. So sizing wise, I feel like they're pretty true to size. Some people say that they run a little bit large, but I tend to like my hiking pants to be just a little bit bigger so that, sorry, excuse me, I just burped. So I like cinch them down. So I think they're pretty true to size. With your underwear, just wear like not normal, but wear like bikini style underwear or any underwear, not like shorts. And then all you do is you like pull your underwear to the side. So what I'll tend to do is I'll like unzip the zipper and then I will pull my underwear in the back using one hand and in the front using the other hand, squat down and pee. Or you just like do a big power stance and pee like that. Like just spread your legs really far and stand and pee. And then you just scoot them back over, or like dab yourself with a Cool Cloth, scoot your underwear back over, zip them up. Does that make sense? Or yeah, or go commando, or just don't wear underwear. You don't really need to. They're pretty soft on the inside. So yeah.
Someone asked about your favorite.
Brian Schultz, where are you? Oh my God, I love that because I burped. So good. Cool.
Someone asked about your favorite backpacking stove.
Oh, my favorite backpacking stove. You know, right now, my favorite backpacking stove would have to be the Soto Windmaster. I really, really love that stove. But I think a close second would be the MSR Pocket Rocket Deluxe. The Pocket Rocket is a great stove, but I am an absolute baby and I love a piezo on a stove to be like built into it. The Pocket Rocket Deluxe and the Soto Windmaster, I feel like both boil water really, really quickly. And they both have a lower simmer function, so you can actually like cook with them. Whereas the Pocket Rocket 2, you can't really cook with. It just like, it has kind of, you can't turn it down low enough to simmer. It will just be off. So yeah.
Silver Fox Adventures 2025 asks, what's the best cold weather socks?
I really like Tough Cutie socks, which actually have a pair right here. These are my favorites. Tough Cutie makes women's wool socks. If not Tough Cutie, if you're not looking for like women's specific socks, then Darn Tough would be my recommendation.
Cosign.
Darn Tough or Tough Cutie. Thanks, Joel. So yeah, Tough Cutie is a really cool brand though. And if you are looking for a new like company that makes wool socks, Tough Cutie. They're a women-owned brand, and they're just great socks. They're just there in case my feet got cold. All right, sweet. I have two more apparently things to recommend before we get on with it. First is sun shirt. I actually saw a comment about my favorite sun shirt. So I really love the REI Sahara Sun hoodie, but I think that Jolly Gear sun shirts are incredible gifts. So this is the Jolly Gear sun hoodie. Can you all see this? Obviously you can see it. How can you not see it? It's so loud. So Jolly Gear is a very small company that makes these really wildly printed sun shirts. They are very cool. They come with a hood that can be tucked in so that you basically have like a shirt that just looks like a button up like this, you know? The cuffs have, is this the one that has the, yeah, the cuffs have a little thumb hole on them as well. So you can have it cover your hands. And they have a little zipper pocket. And they just come in like a wide variety of absolutely wacky patterns. They're really, really comfortable. Oh, the hood also has a ponytail port on it. So if you're hiking with a ponytail, you can actually stick your ponytail out of the, I know, isn't that cool? Isn't that awesome? So you can like stick your ponytail out of the hood and then have the hood up over your head. So yeah, Jolly Gear sun hoodies. A sun hoodie, if you don't know this already, sun hoodies are kind of crucial, I think, for backpacking in sunny weather because sunscreen just, I feel like I tend to sweat it off. It's just annoying to reapply, and keeping yourself covered is actually going to ultimately keep you cooler than like just having your skin exposed to the sun. So Jolly Gear is great. This is an older pattern. I don't even know if they still have this pattern available, but they always have some incredibly wild, cool patterns that I would just highly, highly recommend. So Jolly Gear sun shirts. The other fun thing about the Jolly Gear stuff is that, they also have a dress that I've heard is really good. But most Jolly Gear stuff comes in long sleeve, short sleeve, and it comes in a men's and a women's cut, I believe. So what you could do is just buy matching shirts for your whole family and have Jolly Gear sun shirts be your family photo shirts. I'm not saying you should do that. I'm just saying that I want someone to do that. Cool. Everyone who's asked about the animals, they're all asleep on the couch. They're all like done. They're like checked out, passed out. Okay, Jolly Gear sun hoodie. Cool. Great. Any questions about? I know the pony port is so cool. One more thing I wanted to recommend is actually an insulated vest. So Rainer and I were talking about insulated vests because we both think that these are great gifts for backpackers or hikers, like for sure. And I have two that I wanted to recommend. So Rainer's insulated vest that he uses is it's like Mountain Hardwear one, right?
It's the old Ghost Shadow.
Ghost Shadow. It's a Ghost Shadow one. The down vest that I've been using for backpacking is actually this one from Stio. This is Stio's like backpacking down vest. And I love this vest as a hiker and a backpacker. It's really thin, like it fits underneath my jacket really well. And it's really cozy for backpacking and for hiking. I think vests are a fantastic gift because you don't have to worry about something fitting someone's arms. You know, you can just worry about it fitting their torso. And this one from Stio, I love. Stio stuff, I feel like it tends to kind of fit my body type really well. So this is a women's medium. It fits me really comfortably. And again, it fits really nicely underneath my synthetic jacket for backpacking. But I also wanted to recommend this vest from Stio. This is the Stio Turnbolt vest. I have a very, very short story to share about this vest. So many years ago, I was backpacking in Alaska with a friend of mine, and she had this Stio vest, not this exact one, like an older version of it. She had this vest from the brand Stio, and she let me borrow it for our Alaska trip, and I wore it every single day that we were in Alaska, and it was amazing. It's definitely really puffy. It's more of like an around town vest. I wouldn't really recommend this for hiking or backpacking at all because it's just kind of thick. But I borrowed that vest in Alaska, and I've thought about that vest for years. And finally, this year, I got my own. So that is this vest. And I have worn this probably almost every single day since I got it. Right? You can confirm that.
That's 100% true.
Yeah, pretty much every single. I got it like maybe a month ago. It's super, super cozy. I love vests in the wintertime because I feel like they allow you to keep your core warm, and they're great, especially if you're like walking around town or if you are going to be going, to dinner or something. I wore it when we went to get our Christmas tree. They're just really awesome and cozy. So the Stio Turnbolt vest, I absolutely adore. So there'll be a link for this in the description below. It hasn't shown up in a video yet, but I adore it. Hero? Yeah?
Yeah.
Great. Okay. I only have one more category of stuff, and then I do want to take some questions before we do our final category, questions. No, final category, final giveaway, questions is what we're going to do. Cool? Great. Okay. Two final things that I want to recommend, and they have to do with organization. If you are buying a gift for somebody who loves to organize their backpacking gear, I would highly recommend this thing, which is the REI Packaway Tote. This is the 100-liter Packaway Tote. I've been keeping all my gifts and stuff in it right now while I talk about it, but I normally use it to store all of my backpacking gear, and I'll also store smaller items in the little bins that go inside the Packaway. I've tried using big hard-sided bins before to organize my gear. I've tried using the clear plastic totes, and I keep coming back to the Packaway because I just find it to be so handy for storing and organizing my gear. So I think this is just an amazing gift. And I think that, yeah, it's so awesome for organizing gear. And maybe it is a nice subtle way to tell somebody that you want them to keep their gear clean and more organized. So yeah, Packaway. Now, if you're looking for organization within your backpack, what?
Someone asked, but will Miranda fit inside? Yes.
Wow, that is a heck of a callback. Yeah, so the first time I talked about this pack away tote, I got inside it and we tried to zip it up. I almost fit in it, I will say.
I think you did fit it, and I just didn't want to zip it all the way in case like the zipper broke when I was opening,
right.
and you were stuck
And I,
in
like,
there, and it was some
suffocated.
sort of like sad news story. Backpacking YouTuber dies.
Zipped
Zipping
inside.
REI tote.
Yes. So yeah, wow, that's hilarious. Way to go. Fit inside, zipper up. Oh my gosh, you guys are hilarious. Yeah, I got close. Okay. Yeah. So now, last thing, if you want to get a gift for somebody who likes to organize their gear within their pack, I just wanted to yet again recommend these little ditty bags like this. So these are all from different brands on Garage Grown Gear's website. This one's made of Dyneema. It's from Hartford Gear Co. This one is from Chicken Tramper. I think this is EcoPack, maybe, that material. This is, I can't remember what material this is. I really should know, but this is from Light AF. These are all just different like ditty bags. We have so many of these around our house and like with all of our gear storage. We use them for so many different things. So like I use this one for storing audio when we are backpacking. This is obviously a first aid bag. I have my first aid stuff in this one, which is from Space Bear bags. It's my whole first aid kit. I have my poop kit in a poop emoji one from Space Bear bags. I keep my batteries and stuff in this one from Hartford Gear Co. These are essentially just, I think they're just called like storage bags or ultralight storage sacks on Garage Grown Gear's website. And there are so many of them. And I find them to be incredibly useful. So I think if you are getting somebody like some smaller gifts, or if you're looking for a like impactful gift for a backpacker that isn't going to take up a ton of space, you know, getting them one of these bags and then putting a few smaller things in it, like say getting them a little Hartford Gear Co bag and then putting a trail brush and some soap in it, I think is just a very thoughtful and a very cool gift. So highly, highly recommend these. If you want to try and make your own, you can also, there's a website called Ripstop by the Roll, and you can actually buy a sewing kit to sew one of your own. So maybe if you have a DIYer in your life who has a sewing machine, you can get them a DIY kit instead of getting the actual bag. But again, just love these bags. Oh, someone asked about waterproofing. Yeah, so all 3 of these are waterproof. And pretty much all of the ones that we use are waterproof too. Cool.
I mean, you might have mentioned it. I was looking at comments, but
yeah.
like I trust those to like store like vital camera gear, batteries, cards with videos on them. So those are like I trust those, all of those implicitly. Yeah.
We use these for like our to store, like Rainer said. We'll trust these to store our batteries, our cards, our audio equipment, all of that when we're backpacking, and it just makes it so nice for storage and organization. Cool. Sweet. And yeah, we talked about waterproofing. The material itself is waterproof, but then you can see there's like a waterproof zipper as well. You see that? Yes. Yeah, I agree. I love the Hartford Gear Co. Sweet. Okay.
Someone asked about how we store cameras and lenses when hiking.
Yeah. How do we store cameras when hiking?
I don't think I have any here, but I have a Sea to Summit submersible dry bag that I kind of have on the outside of my pack at all times. If it starts raining, I'll like put any sensitive camera equipment in one of those Sea to Summit dry bags. Yeah. And then I have a waterproof Weibo fanny pack that I keep all of their stuff in, like lens cleaner, memory cards, batteries, that kind of thing. And then I have a couple of those Sea to Summit dry bags that I just keep all electronics in, even in my tent, because condensation, it can drip, just anything. And I'm kind of neurotic about making sure it's all stored safely. So yeah. Thanks to the person who asked.
We also only use one lens when we're filming out in the field. So we don't take multiple lenses with us. We just use one camera lens and that's it. So we don't have to worry about storing a lens. Oh my gosh, Arlo, I just saw your whoa, Arlo, send me an email. Arlo Pendragon, send me an email at community@mirandagoesoutside.com. Just saying. Okay, cool. There are some really good resources, but email me and I will send you some info. Okay, cool. I believe that covers all of my gift recommendations. Let's do one. Am I missing questions here? Is there anybody? If I have, I'm really sorry. We're trying to quick review of the Rex. I missed a bit of the stream. We'll save it. You can watch it back if you want.
Yeah, there's a
and
lot of stuff.
there's a lot of recommendations. There'll also be a link in the description, or there'll be a list in the description below with links for everything as well.
Yeah.
Cool.
As soon as the live ends, I'll be adding everything to the description.
Yeah. What is a good option for a light and cheapish sleeping bag and quilt blanket for warmer months? I would actually recommend I think it's the Cosmic from Kelty. Kelty makes like a cosmic quilt that's like a 30 or 40 degree. That would be what I'd recommend. Have you ever considered hot tenting with titanium wood stove? Yeah, I have actually. Just get oh my gosh. Oh, there's so many. I'm just looking at some comments here to see. Yeah, for people who can't do synthetics, I would definitely recommend a couple of brands. One would be Appalachian. I think it's Appalachian Gear Co. makes a lot of wool stuff. Paca is a brand that makes, sorry, for those who didn't see, there was a question about non-synthetic materials. So Paca is a brand that makes a ton of different types of clothing, base layers, jackets, all sorts of stuff from alpaca fur or alpaca wool. Appalachian Gear Co. I think is the one that has a wool, a couple of wool options. Outdoor Vitals has a wool sun hoodie that's amazing. Those would be my top ones that I think of. And then there's a few like bamboo and hemp apparel shirts from Patagonia and a couple other brands. Cool.
Question just came in from Victoria M, one of our winners, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Any recommendations for gear for the summer and heat tolerance?
Sun hoodie for life. Definitely for the summer, sun hoodie. So this would be my recommendation. One of these is so great. And then this is not really a clothing recommendation, but I have this thing from Frog Togs. That's like it's a cool towel, I think they call it. And it's like a little strip of fabric that I get wet and then I can wrap around my head. That helps a ton with me with heat intolerance. It helps with my migraines. It helps with, obviously helps with like the dizziness for sure as well. Highly, highly recommend those. I've heard from some people that they had an issue with like getting a rash from them. It's not the material itself there's nothing in the material that would cause that, but just be careful that you're not like leaving it on for so long that the sun ends up burning you. So yes, but that would be my recommendation, the cool towel. Cool. Backpacking hammocks. Oh yeah, alpaca or merino. Which is better, alpaca or merino? It totally depends. I find that alpaca is, I was gonna say it's a little bit softer, but then I have some alpaca stuff that I feel like isn't softer. I don't know. That's a good question. As far as like functionality goes, I don't know the difference. As far as comfort goes, I feel like I can't tell the difference. So good question.
Joe Lawrence has a great shout out.
Yeah.
Not really a question, but just the Gossamer Gear umbrella for the heat.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Yeah. Sun umbrellas, the Gossamer Gear umbrella, or we have the 6 Moon Designs sun umbrella. Fantastic for the heat. Really, really great. Definitely the biggest thing I think for backpacking in the heat is staying out of the sun. So covering your skin and then trying to find, using an umbrella for shade. But yeah, stay out of the sun.
Can I hit you with one more?
Yeah.
99 LTD, 99 Limited maybe. Anyway, 99 LTD asks the pros and cons of bear can versus bear bag.
Oh,
I know
that's a big topic. That's a really, really big topic. The question was the pros and cons of a bear canister versus a bear bag. So I love my bear canister for sure, because I feel like it's just so easy. This is my pro for the bear canister is that it's super easy to store when I get to camp. I literally just seal it up. I like walk 70 paces away. I chuck it on the ground. The bear canister is accepted more places around the country and in more parks around the country than a bear bag is. Whether that's a bear vault or a different type of bear canister like the Garcia, there are just more parks where these are allowed. So that's another pro. You can sit on them, so they make a nice little bench. And I find that overall, it's easier for me to organize my food inside the bear canister. For me, this is a little bit of like a safety thing too, not in the sense of like it's safer to use a bear canister, but it just makes me feel better. It's like kind of my Linus blanket, a little bit, my bear canister. So those are the pros. The cons of a bear canister would definitely be that it's bulky and hard to store, and it can be kind of heavy. And also, if you are going on like if you're sometimes doing overnight backpacking trips and sometimes doing week-long backpacking trips, you probably want 2 different sizes of bear canisters. So that's obviously expensive and that's more gear to own. Whereas with a bear bag, you can just buy a bigger bear bag and then collapse it down to be smaller. So yeah. And then the pros of a bear bag are that it's a lot lighter and easier to pack.
Definitely.
The cons are that it's definitely harder. Like if you forget to put something in your bear bag before you tie it up and put it away from camp, it's so annoying. It's like really, and that's such a small petty thing. But listen, sometimes the petty stuff is like, it's what I remember most about a backpacking trip. So it's like untie your bear bag, put something in it, put it back is really annoying. You generally need to be able to tie your bear bag to a tree. And there are a lot of places around the country, such as like Yellowstone or Yosemite, where the bear bags aren't accepted. Cool. I love Chris saying it's still going on. I know. Listen, it's a long live stream. Okay.
Speaking of long, we have been here for an hour 45 minutes.
We do. We've been here for a long time. So let's go ahead and do our final giveaway.
Yep.
Yeah. And then we'll let y'all get out of here. Cool.
Remind everyone all the rules as I generate a number.
Okay. Nobody type any numbers just yet. Here are the rules for the giveaway. This is our final giveaway here in the live stream, but we will be doing 2 in the comment section after the live stream. Rules are, you can only win once. You have to be a United States resident due to legal stuff. And the way it's going to work is that Rainer right now is going to randomly generate a number between 1 and 100. When I say go, the comment section is going to open. You are going to type, do 1 to 1,000. We're gonna do 1 to 100. We're gonna stick with 1 to 100.
I feel like we could be here a while.
Yeah, we'll be here a while. So when I say go, the comment section will open 2 numbers. You will write a number down, just 1 number, and the first person to guess the number that Rainer has generated wins the giveaway. Cool?
But only after go.
Only after go. So nothing just yet. Okay.
Okay, we have a number.
Wait. Sorry, this is a really good question. What is one piece of gear that you wish you had or would like to check and test out? Oh, let me think about that while we do the giveaway. Okay, we have a number. Ready? Nothing yet. No numbers yet, y'all. Oh, okay. Ready? And go. Oh my gosh, we already have a winner.
Wow, I think Chris got it right away.
Wait, that's insane.
Yeah, I think it is.
Chris Woolard, you win. That was so fast. Our number is 77. So I believe that after I said go, Chris was the first person to guess it. Is that right?
I think you did.
Nice job, Chris. That was wild. Y'all are so quick. Cool. I know. I'm sorry about the US resident stuff. Way to go, Chris. I know. Yeah, that was y'all are really, really speedy. Okay, so that is our 3rd giveaway. Chris, send me an email at the community@Miranda Goes Outside email, and we will verify your identity, and we will get you your bundle. Cool. Wait, Chris is Canadian. Chris, are you Canadian? Wait, hold please. Chris said he's in the UK. Oh, gosh.
Should we do it again?
Oh, I'm so sorry. We have to do it again.
We're doing it again.
Take it back. Okay.
All right.
Formal request. Can we stop the comment just yet? Wait, who said 77 first? Wait. Mom for fun times 5 said I said 77 first.
Okay, should we just do that? Should we just do that? Sorry, I wanted to make sure we had the...
Was the next that did... Oh, let's just do that.
Let's
the
just do
next
that.
person who did 70... Okay, all right. So Mom for fun 5, you're our winner. And you're in the US, right? I love that. Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay, there we go.
That's perfect. Wow, great. Thank you, everybody who also says that Mom for Fun times 5 should win. Amazing. Yes, you're in Utah. Oh, congratulations. Okay, cool. So send me a message at the email. We'll verify your identity and we'll get you your bundle. So yeah. Also, maybe I'll give you 5 stickers. if you actually if you are mom for fun times 5.
Apologies for me for suggesting you do it again, and thank you to the chat for saying Mom for Fun was the winner.
Yes.
That's way better.
Thank you so much to the chat for that, and yay! Amazing, cool. Okay, great. With that, I think that's the end of our giveaway. But really quick, before we close this out, if anybody has like a question about a piece of gear or someone that they're getting backpacking gear for, please let me know. And let me see if I can Oh, I'm gonna try and cover a couple of these questions before we go. But if you were just here for my gift recommendations, that concludes my recommendations. If you have any questions, obviously you can always comment on this video. This video will be saved, so you can go back and watch it if you would like. We're going to do 2 more giveaways in the comment section afterwards. Obviously, if you've already won, you cannot win again. You do still have to be a US resident. I'm sorry. But yeah, and I think with that,
how to win.
How to win on the giveaway. So in the comment section, we'll put information in the description of the video, and I'll do a pinned comment for how to win in the comment section after this video goes live. Cool? Sound good? Great. Okay, now really fast, if anyone has any questions before I close this out, I'm gonna check the chat now. Cool? Okay. Stickers are, yes. Oh, my thoughts on Zen Bivy. I might be the only outdoor YouTuber in history who has never used the Zen Bivy before. I don't own a Zen Bivy. I've never even tried it before. I would love to, but I've never used it. So yeah, it's a good question. Sawyer Minis. Someone asked about the Sawyer Mini. I would not recommend the Sawyer Mini. I would recommend the regular Sawyer Squeeze. The Sawyer Mini has a lower volume of liters that it can filter. It doesn't last nearly as long, and it's like a nominal weight difference. So yeah. Significant weight packability between the down and synthetic quilts for lined equipment. So someone asked a question about a significant weight and packability between down and synthetic quilts for lightened equipment. I didn't notice as significant of a difference as I expected. It's definitely different. It's definitely bulkier and a little bit heavier. But I think if you are someone who doesn't want down, or if you're just someone who doesn't want down, the synthetic is a great option. It wasn't enough of a difference that I was like, oh, I really miss my down enlightened equipment quilt. Okay. How do you pick which bare vault size to take on a trip? Z-Packs gloves. So many people asking about the Z-Packs gloves. Okay, hold on. I will answer the Z-Packs gloves question. Thank you. So many people are curious about these. Really quick about bare vault canister sizes. I am very privileged to own almost all of the bare vault canister sizes. What I would say is pack your bare vault before a trip to know what size you need. I think that the most versatile size is this one, which is the Bare Vault 450. This is great for a long weekend, or if you're really packing small, if you repackage your food, you can even get like 4 or 5 days worth of food in here. Cool? Okay, great. So the Z-Packs gloves. Yes, the Z-Packs gloves, I was super impressed with how warm they were, particularly when I paired them with those rain mitts. So my only problem with them is that I think I wound up getting a size a little bit too big for me. I think I should have gotten a smaller size of them because they're a tiny bit long, but they were really, really warm. I do think that pairing those thin gloves with the rain mitts is what made them so warm. But truly, I am honestly recommending them for cold weather. I think if you are doing something that's like high energy, like if you are cross-country skiing, or if you are snowshoeing, or if you're like moving around a lot, that's when they'd probably shine the most. Whereas like obviously if you're playing out in the snow, you want something that's a bit warmer and bigger and bulkier because you're not generating as much heat. Makes sense? Makes sense, hopefully. Okay. Oh, pea funnels. Okay, I love people do report the Z-Packs gloves kind of fall apart when wet. Yeah, so keep them dry. Keep them dry. I saw a question about the camp out. We will be doing the camp out. Well, Tucker, you want to come here and say hello?
Come here, say hello, bud.
Sorry, really fast. We will be doing the camp out next year as well. Come here, Tucker.
Come here, bud.
Say hi. Come here, bud.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Everyone wants to see Tucker. There's a bud. Yeah.
Hello. Yes. He is a good boy. I'm trying to think. Someone asked about pea funnels. Yeah, there's a There's a lot of different options for pee funnels. I think I tend to really like does anybody care about pee funnels anymore? I don't just care about the dog. He's a bud. He did just wake up.
Yeah.
Sweet. I understand being nervous about pee funnels. I have tried like many different kinds, and I find that the ones that I like are not always the ones that somebody else likes. So I think it is kind of like a personal preference thing. So yeah, I would say practice in the shower for sure. All right. Cool. Oh my gosh, everybody loves Tucker. Sweet. If there are no more questions. Oh, budget. A lot of questions about budget backpacking. We have our final budget backpacking video of the year coming out in soon. Probably, maybe 1 week. Definitely
Yeah, 1 week.
Okay, a week from now, our final budget backpacking video comes out. So that is very, very exciting. It's been really, really fun. And I'm feeling pretty good about the final kit we wound up with. So yeah. Cool. Would you do a queer camping event? Yeah, heck yeah, I would. That'd be so fun. Are you kidding? For sure. We are definitely doing more events next year. I love that question too. There's been a lot of questions like that about next year. We are actually doing a number of more events, We're doing events next year that we're pretty excited about. So yeah. Okay.
I think it's probably time.
I think we got to say bye, right?
To say bye. I did want to answer just 3 quick questions that I saw. One was what camera we use. We use the Sony ZV-E1 camera. Some people asked where I'm from. I'm from Seattle, Washington. Tucker's 15 years old. And someone...
And this is Rainer's dating profile.
And Jesus. Yeah, this is my 1980s video dating. 1990s. Someone asked about the X-Dome tent from Durston. I did buy that tent. I have used it once. 1 use. Take it with a grain of salt. But so far, kind of blown away. Yeah. I love it. So, but one use.
You did like annoyingly gush about it. Not annoyingly.
That's what you do about Durston.
Is it?
That's the whole Durston thing.
It is. That is the thing. Yes. Okay. One more Z-Packs. Z-Packs would both work well together. Gloves plus mittens at the same time. I don't know. I'm not sure. I would not necessarily recommend doubling up the Z-Packs, but that's a good question. Okay. I think. Oh my gosh. These are so amazing. Don't say that. Don't even try it. Cool.
Oh, this was so much fun, y'all.
Yeah.
Appreciate you so much
for being here. I know this was long. I hope you all had as much fun as we did.
Yeah.
Although probably not possible. We had such a good time.
Come on. Maybe that was fun.
We'll be back next Sunday with a new video.
Yeah.
We have a couple more videos coming out before the end of the year.
That's right.
As always, if you have any questions about any of the stuff I recommended or any questions about anything else, let us know in the comment section below. I saw someone ask about Patreon. I'll make sure the Patreon link is always in our descriptions, but I'll make sure to put that there again. Yeah. And look at this dog hair. Yeah. Bye.
All the gear in this video will be in the description on the video after the live. So
all right. Cool. All right. We love you all.
Love y'all. Bye.
Do you want to end it or should I end it?
Let's
do it together.
Together we end it.
3, 2, 1.
Boop.
Oop.
Wait.
Oop. Oop. Boop.